everyone. My name is Chema Mama, and welcome to my channel. It's such a pleasure to have you today. Today, I'll be sharing something about financial smarts for your children. Now, if you've not subscribed to my channel already, please go ahead and do so. I would really appreciate it. And please go ahead and like and share with your friends. Now, growing up, I was never really good with money. I would get money, I would spend it. And I took this habit into adulthood, and obviously, it did not do me any good. So, one thing I've been telling myself as I'm learning more, as I'm getting better with money, is that look, you will not pass any of these your negative money habits to your children. So I'm trying to teach them to do better because we want the next generation to be better, don't we? So one thing I'm doing with my children is to educate them about money. I want them to learn that look, diligent work will earn you money. I want them to learn about investing. I want them to learn that look, you have to have multiple streams of income. So I'm, educating them about money. Anything I see that I think will teach them about how to be financially smart. I show them, I talk to them, I'm giving them the tools that they need, so I'm educating them. That's really, really important. Another thing I'm doing is encouraging the entrepreneurial spirit. Now, children of these days are very innovative, and we want to encourage that innovation. They might come with all sorts of ideas. My son's friends, some of them are making t-shirts. My niece, she bakes all sorts of lovely cakes and she sells. Encourage them. My son came to me recently and told me, oh, he wanted to start, doing some kind of business to earn extra money. And I said, great. What are you good at? Look at your strengths. What are the things that you enjoy? And thankfully, he was able to identify something and he started his photography business. And I'm really encouraging him to take it to the next level, to register it and to, solicit for jobs from friends and, and people, and, and to just, improve his skill. I'm going to allow him go for trainings and just do what he can do with it. And I'm also, making sure that he learns how to save the money he's making from that extra business. So encourage entrepreneurial spirit, encourage innovation. Gone are the days where you had to be a school leaver or a university graduate to have a job or to earn money. Children in school are earning money, they're doing big business. So please encourage your children and encourage the entrepreneurial spirit. It could be anything, whatever they have an interest in. Please encourage them. The other thing I'm doing is I'm making sure they get an allowance. It might not be so much money, but why I'm making sure I'm doing this is to make sure they learn how to handle money early. Now, if you wait till your child is in university, start giving them large amounts of money, it might be a bad idea, especially if they have my kind of nature. Give them time to understand how money works. Like if they spend it all, they will be broke. If they don't save some, there will be an issue. So teach them early, give them an allowance and teach them how to use the allowance, what to use for data, what to use for their savings, and all of that, what to use, what to give people, not to spend all their money buying stuff and having nothing at the end of the day. Another thing that is really important for children is to teach them how to budget and plan. Teach them, okay, this is what this money is for. So not as you're giving them an allowance, very nicely, but you have to teach them how to use that money. What are they going to do with the money that you've given them? Teach them to save. Saving is so important. It's a very important aspect, of financial smarts. Teach them how to save. Teach them how to plan and all that. And also teach them to set financial goals. Financial goals are key. Financial goals are so important in helping you, attain those things that you want. Maybe you want to buy a new purse or you want to buy a house. You have to actually plan and say, okay, you know what? How much do I need to spend or earn every month? Or how much do I need to put away every month in order to, reach this my financial goals? So teach them early. They might want something extra. For instance, it could be a new phone case or something. Teach them, okay, you know what? This phone case, I'm not giving you extra money for it. From your allowance, start saving towards it. Okay? So teach them how to make financial goals. Another thing that you could do is to have a special category of chores that you pay them for. Now, to be honest, I don't really like the idea of paying for chores because I want children to know that look, you have to contribute your own quota to the running of the household. But then there are some special chores that you could say, you know what, if you do this one, I am going to give you X amount of money. This will ginger them. The more you work, the more you earn. So it might not be a bad idea at all to say, okay, for this special category of chores, or for doing this, if you do this, if you do that, if you use this, if you use your initiative with this kind of chores, I'm going to get you pay you some extra money. It might not be bad at all. Another thing that I really do and I like is teaching them price comparison. When you go shopping with your children, show them practically, look, this is why I'm buying this particular brand of detergent and not this brand. Is it more value for money? Is it cheaper? Does it wash better? Teach them to understand why you're doing that. And even if you don't understand, maybe when you teach them that, you too, you'll begin to understand, okay, do I really need to buy this particular brand of ketchup? Or would this brand of ketchup do just as well? Look at the ingredients, look at the prices. A lot of stores help us these days by putting how many grams, per naira, whatever. So you're able to actually see right away which is cheaper and all that, and you're able to compare which brand you should get. So teach them the gift of price comparison. That will help them make responsible choices, because sometimes people are we're so into labels and brands, and at times the store brand or the cheaper brand will do just as well, if not better. So teach them how to compare. So these are just a few things I am doing, and I want you to also share what you're doing. What are you doing with your children to teach them how to be more financially responsible? Because the truth is that an adult who has no control over money, a child who has no control over money, it's going to have run into a lot of issues. Your paycheck will never be enough for you, and don't get into the trap of saying, oh, until you're earning X amount, because a child will say, oh, the money I get is so small, how can I save from it? Even no matter how small the allowance is, teach them that they can make some savings from it, and it will go a long way in helping them be more financially responsible when they grow up, or when they have to run their own homes or their own offices and more. Okay? And teach them to be charitable. I forgot to mention that one. Charity begins at home. Let them see you acting in a certain way. Let them see that you give, that you're a kind person. Put something away to charity. When you show that you're able to give out money, it shows that money has not mastered you. Now, I'm not saying you should give out all your money. No, that's not wisdom. But you have to let your child know that, look, there is a place for giving to the poor and to the needy in the society. Take them for a charitable event. Take them to orphanages. Teach them to give back. It's very, very important. What are you doing to teach your child to be more financially smart, to be more financially savvy? Please share in the comments and let me know what you want to hear about, because we're here for all you working parents. I'm here for you, and we're all here to make things better. Thank you. Bye.